Inside Grand Prix News is presented by Allianz.
Hello and welcome to the Inside Grand Prix News. After Sebastian Vettel's victory on Sunday, we show you the latest news from the F1 scene.
2011 is definitely the year of Red Bull. First the premature title for Vettel, and now the premature win of the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull Racing pocket €10 million for being on top of the table.
As a team, we've just gained strength. We've learned from last year, we've applied those lessons well, and we've maximised our chances so far.
For the world champion, the first place in South Korea is also his 20th Grand Prix victory. He now has as many race wins as Mika Hakkinen. Vettel, who's a big fan of statistics, was supposed to know that. Furthermore, after his DNF at the Korean Grand Prix last year, the win in South Korea is also a premiere. On October the 22nd, he'll celebrate his second title at home at Heppenheim, and Kinky Kylie will be with him. Of course, 100,000 fans are expected to come to welcome the youngest double world champion. Little joy for Lewis Hamilton. At McLaren's 700th Grand Prix, he managed to be second. Starting from pole, he could have done better.
The aim is the same as every Grand Prix, is to win. And I think from my point, probably just to get another finish in would be good.
However, Michael Schumacher should be far more disappointed. He's already had his 5th DNF this year. Teammate Nico Rosberg was the only silver arrow to fight for points.
And that was just very, very hard on the tires, so I started to fall back. And it was going okay, but unfortunately then really bad. Ferrari had a go on me on the second to last lap. I managed to defend, and then on the last lap there was no chance. He just DRS'd right past me. That was it, so that was a bit disappointing finish. But still, 8th place, so it's okay, so 4 points.
And so to the latest standings. The unbeaten number 1, Sebastian Vettel. In second place, Jenson Button, chased by Fernando Alonso. In the Constructors' Table 2, the Bulls have their horns ahead, with McLaren Mercedes second and Ferrari third. Since Japan, we've already had this year's world champion, but there's another hot trophy to win, the DHL Fastest Lap Trophy.
Well, as you know, speed is one of the big attributes of using DHL. And we thought that speed and consistency is something that represents the DHL brand name. So finding the driver who over a whole season consistently got the number 1 fastest time the most should get something a little bit special.
So far on top of the list, Red Bull driver Mark Webber. Only Hamilton and Button could beat him.
Further F1 news are coming up right now, condensed by our Inside Grand Prix team.
A new name for Force India. From now on, Vijay Mallya's Formula One team will be called Sahara Force India. Indian financial services firm Sahara has taken a 42.5% shareholding in the team. And not exactly at a bargain price. Around €73 million is what the company's paying to have a presence in Formula One. Mercedes soon with Puma. From 2012, sports brand Puma will be a new official partner of Mercedes GP Petronas. Their logo will adorn the W03 and all clothing and accessories. With their fireproof racing gear, Puma will also be taking care of the entire team's safety. According to the FIA rules, overalls and so on have to withstand fire for 12 seconds. Back for the premiere. For the Grand Prix in his homeland, India, Narain Karthikeyan will be back behind the wheel of a Formula One car. Indeed, as before, with HRT. The team had previously replaced him after 7 races with Daniel Ricciardo. Despite that, he's already raring to go.
My dream was to become India's first Formula 1 driver. I achieved this now. Now it's to probably get on the podium and win a race.
To keep his hand in, Karthikeyan has been taking part in Friday practice sessions since Singapore.
That's all for today. Have a nice week and see you next time at the Inside Grand Prix News. Bye-bye.
Inside Grand Prix News was presented by Allianz.